Lovely to see you.
Nice to see you, Susanna.
Albums and a string of hits on both sides of the Atlantic. Now, after a break of over a decade, the Glasgow band Amitri are going back on the road with a UK tour lined up in the new year.
And Justin Currie, their frontman, is currently selling out venues promoting his solo album. Good morning.
Good morning.
So you're busy?
Busy-ish. I'm on tour, so that's reasonably busy, yeah.
We're going to talk to you in just a moment.
Excellent.
First, shall we have a look back at some of Amitri's best-known moments? Here we go.
Situation, the right time to roll me, the last to know how you're feeling, the last to know where you are, the last to know if you're happy now, or if he's treating you like I treated you, or if he's cruel. I'll be the last to know. Nothing ever happens. Nothing happens at all. The needle returns to the start of the song, and we all sing along like before. And we'll all be lonely tonight and lonely tomorrow.
Mulling over the injustices of your earlier career. When
Injustices?
You had injustices. Injustices, in the sense that you had so many great songs, but you were just telling us, oh, that one never really did much, and we never had a #1, and...
Well, we never had a top 10 single, we had a top 11 single.
We never had a top
11, which is good enough. We did in the States, but not here.
That just goes to show, really, that charts don't tell the real story, because those songs of yours have endured for much longer than most of the other songs that would have been in the charts at the same time.
Yeah, we always had things you would call radio hits rather than big chart hits, so they would kind of crawl up the charts and crawl back out again, where they would stay in the radio for some reason. I've got no idea why.
The singles didn't break the top 10. The albums didn't get to #1. There was an album which stayed at #2 for almost ever.
I think there were 2 that got to #2, which is really frustrating because I've got quite a few mates who've had #1 singles, and they're always goading me that we never got anywhere near #1.
Bruce Springsteen was very inconsiderate releasing his greatest hits album.
Yeah.
He was just about to get
That always happens. Somebody would move their massive record forward by a week. Because they always say, oh, #1, they can't take that away from you. Or they can't give it to us.
So you've got a solo album out, Lower Reaches. Now, you wanted to get away from everything to make this album, didn't you, to write it? Where did you go?
Well, I had to finish writing it, so I just rented a wee cottage in Skye near a place called Torrin, in a very kind of brooding place under the mountains, and yeah, it kind of worked. I wrote more songs than I would normally write in a few weeks.
Were you sort of off the grid?
Yeah, and no mobile phone single, tiny wee telly, so I watched a wee bit of footy at night, but that was about it. And yeah, it was great, really good. I'll do it again.
How distracting do you find everyday life then?
Well, I don't think you notice how distracting it is until you realise you've looked at your phone for the 1000th time that day, and just constantly things are bleeping at you, and so yeah, it's good to get away from that, definitely.
And that getting away from inspired this song, did it, Little Stars?
Sadly, I have to be honest, no, that was written before. That was written before I went to Skye. I was one of the few that wasn't written
at Skye. Well, never mind, we're going to hear it now.
Little stars are right around ahead, and I swear against my will I will be hers until the disbelieving ones are dead.
The video for that, not photographs from your own archive.
I made the video.
Yeah.
I'm a video director now.
Oh, another string to your bow.
Well, I just had the idea that because the song's about a wedding, so I thought it'd be nice to have lots of nice old-fashioned wedding photographs. So I stole a whole bunch from the web, and then we realised that they would all be copyright infringements. And then somebody had the bright idea, oh, why don't you go on a social media site and ask people to send their parents, or actually their grandparents' wedding photographs, because I thought they would look better. There were some really beautiful photographs, actually.
You're about to get back on the road with Amitri, aren't you? And do you feel apprehensive about that? How does that feel to get there?
Oh boy, yeah.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
why?
Yeah, it's scary. Well, partly because, I mean, we did the bulk of our touring in our 20s, you know. I'm 48, so I mean, I look at old footage of those things, and I mean, the live gigs involved a lot of running around and being quite young and athletic. And
your audience will have grown with you.
yes, no, they have. I mean, the audience that comes to the solo gigs are, you know, they've grown old with me, and they're not as raucous as they used to be. So, yeah, maybe we can all sit on stools or something. I don't know. And also, I don't know. I've got no idea what people's expectations will be. So, yeah, and we haven't had a rehearsal yet, so we have no idea how fast we're
Voyage
going
into
to
the unknown.
They'll be expecting nothing ever happens.
Well, hey.
No, I mean, I'm just telling you, that's what they'll
Oh, sorry, I
expect.
thought it was another one of you.
They won't be expecting that nothing will happen. Although, obviously, if you're on stools.
I thought it was another one of your lyrical quotes. No.
No.
Yeah, I mean, we'll do the hits. I mean, that's a requirement, you know.
Yeah.
You've got greatest hits, you do all those, and then you do some other things that are a bit more interesting for you, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, not that they're not interesting, but, you know, you've played all those things thousands of times, so we'll do a few things. We're going to do some things from way back in the early 80s, which we don't normally do.
Good stuff. Justin, thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Great to see you.
Pleasure.
Thank you very much. The new album, Lower Reaches, is out now, and he's on tour till the 20th of the month. And then the Amitri tour kicks off in January.
Yeah.
Good luck with all that.
Thank you very much.
Michelle Collins will be here